We've delved deep into the world of Alex and Henry, but let's not forget, they're surrounded by a cast of fascinating characters that make the story even richer. From those who are simply in the background to others that have a profound impact on the leads. Today, we dive into the good, the bad, and the downright terrible characters that make Red, White, and Royal Blue unforgettable. Background characters. Starting with the background characters, these are the ones that are fun, but they don't impact the plot or really Alex and Henry at all. They help fill out the world, but I still want to talk about them as they're entertaining. Percy, Sean, and Amy fit this category. Percy, or Pez, is Henry's best friend, as confirmed by Henry, and likes Nora. He's not in the movie much, but his scene introducing himself to Nora is memorable for sure. He also has some fun with the group at the lake house. Sean is Henry's...
I'm not the butler, I'm the equerry.
He seems to have it in for Alex, and is supportive of Henry. When Alex turns back up in England after Categate, we see the disrespect Sean has for him, saying that they're on a tight schedule, and saying that he's fine when asking for a touch-up of makeup.
Hey Sean, you think maybe I can get a little...
You're fine.
I wonder if Sean is being influenced by Zara here. Amy is Alex's bodyguard, and very good at her job, although she is good at walking in on the boys when they least expect it. The Red Room being the most notable.
Alright fellas, time's up. We gotta get back to... Oh god.
I do love that Alex knows how to play her though. He distracts her from the Henry questions by changing the subject to her dog.
He is super cute.
He is. You wanna see some pictures?
100%.
Why don't we get to see her dog? Good characters. On to the good characters. The ones that positively impact the plot and or Alex and Henry in some way. These are Princess B, Nora, Alex's parents Oscar and Alan, and Zara. B in the movie is Henry's younger sister and is his confidant and support. At the start of the movie, she is telling Henry off for his complaints of the wedding and points out how handsome Alex is. You have to wonder if she's already trying to set Henry and Alex up. Throughout, we see that she is Henry's rock and the only person he seems to talk to besides Alex. She pushes him about Alex and asks,
"Do you love him?"
And Henry concedes.
What difference would it make if I did?
She also takes it upon herself to tell Henry about the leaked emails. She delivers the news much more kindly than anyone else would have, and I think that speaks volumes about her as a person. Nora is to Alex what B is to Henry. She has some beautiful moments with Alex and is there for Alex when he needs it most. We see Alex go to her to discuss the kiss with Henry and what it might mean. She makes it fun and doesn't let Alex get caught up in his own overthinking. She's also there for Alex when Henry breaks up with him, or more specifically, runs out on him. I kind of wish she didn't mention the flights, as I love that Alex did that himself in the book, but her line,
"At least you'll have your answer,"
is so real. It highlights that even when you want something so badly, it might just not work out, but it's better to know. Oscar Diaz is a parent with good advice, is there to support you, and call you on your BS. The first time we see him, he is reminding Alex of just how much has changed, and where he now sits in the world.
You're now elite, and privileged, and live in a palace.
With this, and Henry's confession, it allows Alex to loosen up, and truly to connect with Henry. Oscar is also there for some fatherly advice at the lake, when Alex is unsure about how to express his feelings for Henry. Oscar reminds him that sometimes you just have to take the risk and jump. He is also very welcoming towards Henry, and even cracks a joke to ease any tension there might be.
What's with the sir? Please, call me Congressman.
Oh, well, in that case, you can call me Your Royal Highness.
I also love that he's really paying attention to Henry in a way that no parental figure has done for Henry in a while, if not ever. Ellen Claremont might be the President of the United States, but she's still a mum, and although they may bump heads often, she will always be there for Alex. She looks into his ideas and allows him to help her campaign when she sees that he has a good strategy. But we all know that the best scene is when Alex comes out to her, and her response is that they need pizza, and to talk. She's supportive of Alex and warns him of the potential risks without taking his choice away. Zara. What to say about her? She's amazing, and in many ways steals the show. She lives in a general state of being 100% over everything that Alex does. We're introduced to her sarcastic ways right after the cake incident, and as soon as Alan is out of the room, she immediately turns on Alex, attacking him with a pillow. This about sums up their relationship. Alex does something dumb, and she needs to fix it. The classic, of course, is finding Henry in the closet.
Every time I see you, it takes another year off of my life.
And when she finally pulls herself together, she tears into both of them. You would think she is against Alex until she shows her support for Alex after the speech and reassures him about the vote. She then reverts to form 10 seconds later with her annoyance at Alex's moping and decides that she's going to help the boys get back together. Bad characters. You cannot have the good without the bad, and Prince Philip and King James sit squarely in this category. They are doing what they think is best, you understand them, but they have a negative effect on Henry and Alex. I was going to put Philip in the neutral category as he doesn't do much in the story, but he is so annoying and mean to Henry that I had to put him here out of spite. We see him yelling at Henry after the cake falls down and after the emails leak. In both instances, it's not Henry's fault, and yet Philip is all over Henry about it. And the one time we actually have a conversation with him, it's to tell Henry to say as little as possible and to deny everything. Yeah, he couldn't go into neutral. The king is only in one scene, but it is memorable for sure. You can really see how growing up under that pressure would have affected these characters and what it means to Henry to stand up to him. He commands the room, holds all the cards, and has the power to tear Henry and Alex apart. And I do love the way he shuts Philip up.
Throw away your future because of one mad infatuation.
He only comes undone when B sees all the people swarming the palace in support of Henry. At that moment, he realizes he's lost control, and he begs Henry one last time.
There is no turning back if you go out there now.
Terrible characters. There is one person that is so terrible that they had to have their own category, and that is, to no one's surprise, Miguel. This man does so much damage to Alex and Henry that he just had to be here. We see that throughout that he's always working an angle. He tries to get a quote out of Alex when they first meet up and makes Alex super awkward when they suggest they should hang out again. He then has access to Alex's memo that was
super confidential.
But Alex forgets to follow up about it as he's distracted by Henry, which Miguel notices. Miguel also notices Henry turning up at the DCC and him leaving with Alex, which puts him on the path to hunting down the emails. And for his own personal payday, he releases the emails and the articles. He potentially ruins the campaign and Alex and Henry's lives. He is the worst. I mean, it makes sense as his character and all his thoughts and actions, but the man is horrible. Every time I come back to this movie, I love it a little more, and one of the reasons is these amazing side characters. They have so much personality and depth, considering how little they're on screen. Did I miss anyone, or would you change the categories? Let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. As cliche as it sounds, it really does help out the channel. And as always, thanks for watching, and let's see what other secrets we can uncover next time on Nerdy Investigations.